Hi, I'm Fred with Crave Online, and we're here talking to Jodie Foster about the movie Elysium. Hi.
Hey there. How's it going?
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Now, people might think it's strange for a Jodie Foster film to be at Comic-Con, but is it really? You've done a science film like Contact, you've done literary films.
I mean, Contact was a science movie, but it was also a science fiction movie. And I like every kind of film. I like making every kind of film, and I just like good stories and good writing. And as an actor, you know, that's the great thing that you can do. You can pop from romantic comedy to, you know, to thriller to sci-fi film. Why not?
Are you a fan of comic book movies?
Yeah, I like comic book movies. I mean, I like the action hero movies. I go see all those movies with my sons. I pretty much see every, you know, big franchise movie that's out there.
Is this a new experience for you to be a part of a film that's so secretive?
I'm trying to think if I've done another movie that was secretive. I think this is it. This is my one and only secretive movie. And now, the story's starting to come out, and people are asking us questions about it. And I think what's really nice about this film, I think almost everything you're going to see at Comic-Con is either a franchise or is a, you know, serialized version of something that happened on television. And this isn't a completely original idea. It came right out of Neill's crazy little head. I play Minister de la Cour. She is she's in charge of this habitat, and she oversees who gets to come from Earth and who gets to stay at Earth.
Being a science fiction movie and playing a character in a position of power, does your character have to make a lot of ethical decisions in this movie?
I think that's all my character does, is make ethical decisions, and I'm not sure she applies the best model of ethics, but it is one that she believes in. I mean, I think that's how I like to play antagonists or villain characters, is that they have a point of view. I mean, they have a point, and her point is about history and memory, about really wanting to keep what was beautiful about what she remembers about Earth, and to destroy the elements of Earth and what it's evolved into that she finds distasteful. The Earth has been left to disintegrate. It's a very dangerous, very slovenly, diseased place where there's no quality of life and no dignity. And so in order to find dignity, they have to, you know, do certain things and have certain ambitions in order to be able to do that.
As a filmmaker, what do you feel is the importance of secrecy in movies like Elysium?
As a filmmaker, I'm not sure what's so important about secrecy. I mean, I've never had a secret movie before this one. I think the whole idea is just to allow the audience to have a genuinely new experience, and you don't want to spoil it for them, you know. And sometimes people get too caught up in talking about how movies are made, talking about how much money they made, or, you know, all the behind-the-scenes politicking that goes into them. There's something wonderful about just putting your butt down in that seat and having the lights go down with your popcorn and just letting it happen to you, you know, without knowing all the machinations that got you there. You know, when you're making a movie, you have an idea about what that film's going to be, but it's never that. It's always something different. There's something beautiful and organic that happens when you bring 175, 200, 300 people together to make a film. It isn't just what the director thought about in his hotel room by himself, or what I thought about in the hotel room by myself. It's this sort of organic chemistry of how things develop in groups. And when I will sit down to see this final film, this, you know, however long it is, I will see something that I've never seen before. You know, that's the magic of making films.
You're a director of films also. Do you think you could direct a big sci-fi special effects movie like Elysium?
I don't think I want to direct a big sci-fi film like Elysium. I mean, maybe if there were some very personal stories into it, but I think I'm pretty intimidated by it, and maybe as time goes on I'll be less intimidated by it. I think these kinds of films should stay in the hands of Neill. I think what's nice about Neill is that he doesn't stress out. He's incredibly prepared, and even when there's things that he doesn't know, he doesn't stress out about them. And so I'm going to try doing that next time. See if it works.
Well, thank you for talking to us about Elysium.
All right, take care.